Hello again, seventh graders. Today we are going to start with learning about a process called natural selection. Now it might seem like we're making a big jump here going from DNA to this process called natural selection, which has to do with how living things can evolve over time. But the connection between DNA and this is that DNA is going to be what determines the traits that a living thing has. So this could be things like fur color. It could be things like the pattern of fur. It could be their ability to run, like whether they're really, really fast or really, really slow, just dependent on the proteins that have been made by the DNA using its code. Um, some of those traits, you may have guessed, are going to be more helpful to letting something survive. And those would be traits that would be called adaptations if they're beneficial and help something survive. And one type of adaptation is camouflage. And you may remember seeing those moth or butterflies around the classroom that some of them were colored to blend in with the walls or posters and things like that. That activity is something we would have done if we were in the classroom for learning about natural selection. What you're going to do today in this gizmo is it's sort of a similar activity because there's a type of moth that is found in Europe and Asia and North America that is a really good example of how natural selection has taken place and how the environment can play a really big role in that. So in this activity, you are going to be playing the role of some birds that are hunting these moths. Um, some of the moths are light colored and some of them are dark colored. And so some of them will be able to camouflage better based on what the background looks like that they are sitting on. Um, so dependent on what form of the color trait that these moths have, because they can be light colored and dark colored, you are going to be trying to see how, after several years, the population of moths is going to change based on how many you can catch using this gizmo. I'm going to put together a separate video that goes through the gizmo more specifically, part by part, and I will also get that attached to the assignment in Schoology. But if you want to jump right into it, like always, the gizmos, if you have the patience to read and follow the directions, they tell you exactly what you need to do. As I've done in the last couple of gizmo assignments we've done, I have highlighted any definitions in yellow. And anytime that you need to do something, like click on something, I've highlighted that green just so it really jumps out at you. But as long as you take your time and go through and read what it's telling you to do, you'll be able to get through this successfully. Have a great day. It is Thursday. You'll have tomorrow to work on this also if you don't feel like doing it all today. Um, but I hope you enjoy it. It really does show you how this process of natural selection is going to work. And it's something that is really important in biology, and we would have spent much more time on it if we were in the classroom as we would normally have been. Thanks again for watching, and I hope you have a great day.